Hello, welcome back to Beneficial Life Learning. In this episode, I'm gonna be using the cylinder and the ring nodes and just gonna do a bit of improvisations. So let's get started. Compositing and spreadstroke new. Let's start with the cylinder and then also ring nodes. They are actually, at a glance, they can do similar thing. I'm gonna save it real quick. So this is cylinder ring UV, and let's see what this guy can do. So cylinder, if you right click, connect it to viewer draw, you're gonna get a cylinder. But if you make the height to 0 and then change the radius and then turn off the cap, you kind of get a ring. At a glance, they are very similar. And let me make this slightly bigger, or maybe I just put this one slightly to the side in X. So go to the top view. So apart from cylinder can have just a single face, the ring actually always make like a 2. The minimum is like 2, or actually it can have 1 as well, but they're kind of similar now, right? But if we actually start to play around with it and then use the UV connections, UV connection is a special node that actually works with a plane, it works with a cylinder, and also it works with a sphere. But in this case, I will be using ring and cylinder and then see the difference. So try the cylinder, plug it in, just the vertices, and let's make this the same size, kind of. And then use either U or V and then plug in the edges, and you start to see something kind of interesting. So that's what we get by default, and you can switch to edges. The edges is actually more interesting, and with the edges you can actually kind of try slice or not slicing. Let me try reducing the number and let's see what we get if we actually turn on separate. Okay, this guy. So we can get something like that with the ring, but with the cylinder you get something quite different. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes it's not easy always to see what's going on, but then you kind of understand the pattern, and okay, this one is doing that, and this guy, the other one is doing different thing. So even this pattern is like quite unusual because you don't easily create that using cylinder. So earlier I tried a different setup and I actually get a different results. Oops. Let me actually just copy paste from the previous example and back to our blend and paste it here. Now we have all kind of different results. Let me tidy this up. So I'm gonna change just the location. So if we even get something like this, pretty strange. Now you can actually animate that. So let me keep all this, and for each one of them I'm gonna put it to the side. Yeah, even this one is kind of interesting as well. Not sure how I get that result. Oh, okay, I'm using offset line as well. Very strange indeed. Need to separate that, slice, not. Okay, let's check this one as well. Move it to the side. Oh, this one actually have 12 different objects, so I need to join it. Yeah, this one is the most interesting one, this guy right here, because I'm using contour 2D, so I can have this kind of result very quickly. And maybe I can fill holes. So instead of mesh join, I'll fill hole first. Plug this there. And use list length. Get the number of vertices, plug this into the side. And we get that. And mesh join. Yeah, you see, you get a lot of different results based on this guy right here. Let me actually do it like this. So the first one, give it a different color. Second one, this guy. Okay, this one has polygon face, offset line. This one have 2 objects. Okay, so there's actually 2 objects, so I need to mesh join it and then use the matrix. Now this is this makes more sense. Yep, that's kind of result that I was thinking of. And the last one. With this guy, we can actually use extrusion if you like. Let me try extrusion before I use any kind of matrix. I can, before I even join it, I can use solidify. And play with the thickness. Ah, okay, this one's giving the result. Range float. Let's try this. And split. Range float. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. This guy, if I bake it out, so we have something that's kind of being extruded down. Maybe I need to remove double somewhere here, or actually don't remove doubles, or remove double. at some point I actually made something quite interesting with this setup. So this one seems to be slightly broken, but let's see. Step circle. File open. Yeah, this one. Copy. File, save as. New blend. And this one is interesting. This one is a bit broken, but I'm gonna keep it this one anyway. And mesh join this guy and put it to the side. This one can actually create like a stair, a little bit like stair, not really. So you can see I can increase the radial and get that kind of shape. So the fill hole needs to work all the time, so make sure it is. Yeah, so using just the ring and the cylinder, we can get all kind of weird shapes here. And this is not everything. There's actually a lot of different possibilities. I'm just checking this out. And let's say you have this guy right here. You can always change it to use either offset or contour, and you're gonna get a new result. So this guy is expecting edges. Yeah, this one sometimes a bit funky here. Maybe I need to delete the list or something. But if that doesn't work, let's try contour. Edges. So this guy works with a small value, and you get that kind of like the contour for each edges. Pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so that's the explorations of cylinder and ring with UV. So just using the combo of cylinder and UV, and also sometimes you can use offset line or contour. You can get a lot of interesting results, like contour here give a very unusual outline, and this guy offset line give you that, but you can also get either U or V. Just give it a try. Cycle on and off, that's also interesting. Yeah, so just play around with it. I think you can even make like a simple web, spider web using cylinder or ring. So there you go. Hopefully you find this useful. Let me know what you think. Maybe something to add, or you've discovered something like a new setup. Let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.